Hi, this is Anna Imagination of the Healing Garden, and we are going to dive deeper into narcissism. This is something that's been on my mind for the last 3 days, and the more I really solidify the dichotomy of good and evil, which is love versus not love, the more I realize precisely what's going on with narcissism. You have narcissism if you have fear. Fear is 100% not love, period. There is nothing else. You can have love, and it's in ratio. The more love you have, the less fear you have. You have 100% love, you have zero fear. You can have 100% fear and zero love. So if you are consumed, that's the word, consumed by fear, you are not going to have any love. You can be 50-50. The more ethics you have, the more love you'll have. The less ethics you have, the more fear you'll have. Are we seeing how this works? Now, there's two really massive points with narcissism that I really want to step into your brain and just shift your RAS scope right over here and just look at. If you spend any amount of your time, even 5 seconds, to say, oh, that's a narcissist, that's narcissism. It is narcissistic to point a finger at somebody else and say, you are a narcissist. It is. And the reason why is because the moment you are thinking in third-person point of view, you are violating the 12th ethic. Don't judge. Which is actually stage 1 of deconstructing the love process to get you back to narcissistic living without love, is when you start judging people. So if you are pointing that big finger right at somebody to say, you're a narcissist, then what you are really doing is practicing in that moment narcissism. Every time you think it, every time you feel it, you are judging somebody else's narcissism, which means your attention, your RAS, is now focused on somebody else and their judgment. That is narcissism. You must turn that scope on yourself for your own evaluation and assess you. If you are focused on your narcissism and your fear, by saying, no, I'm not going to violate the 12th ethic. No, I will not behave like a narcissist and blame people, because that's blaming. That's accusation. Blame and accusation are narcissistic traits. You need to hate narcissism so much that you vow to do the opposite. It's the only way to get rid of it, is literally to purge yourself of narcissism by indulging in the opposite. It's what I did. I used manifestation to do that. If X is narcissism, then I will do the opposite. So blame and accusation is narcissism. Therefore, I will not blame or accuse. 12th ethic. If blame and accusation of narcissism is narcissism, then I will practice the 12th ethic and not judge. Now, some people are going to say, well, I have to judge to keep myself safe. No, that is discernment, not judgment. Discernment is this person good for me? Is this person somebody who is nurturing and elevating me? They're not elevating me. I feel bad around this person. I'm going to separate and deny access. Now, that's discernment. Now, you don't have to judge somebody to make that conclusion. A narcissist will, but somebody who's practicing that 12th ethic is going to separate the judgment from the discernment. Judgment does not mean discernment, not at all. Judgment is not the same thing as discernment. Discernment is the ability to sit down and ask the question, is this good for me? Should I be doing this? Should I allow this person near me? Do you hear how it's now speaking with the first person? I will not allow this person to be around me. Now, I don't know what's wrong with them. I have no idea what issues they are having. We all have suffered. They are clearly dealing with something. It's not my business. I am going to use discernment, and I am going to deny access to keep me safe. All in that first person point of view. First person is healthy. Speaking in third person, they are a narcissist, you are a narcissist, is absolutely narcissism, because you are now speaking in that third person. The ability to make a smart assessment about someone. Assessment is not judgment. Damnation and judgment is judgment. Assessment is an evaluation. One is scientific and ethical. The other is narcissistic. Learn the difference between the two. We are going to be really, really pulling these two things apart. And the other thing is personal boundary, personal law. Those are your fourth ethic. So it's the fourth ethic with the 12th ethic combined, as opposed to no fourth ethic and no 12th ethic. And that's narcissism. So if you are being exposed to toxic people who are not making you feel good, and here's the other thing. Let me finish that sentence first. I got to get better at that. If you are allowing those people around you, you're not going to feel good. They are not going to be good for you. Now, that doesn't make them a bad person. That just makes them bad for you. Around the right person, they might be great. Put them around the right person and they're phenomenal. But around you, they might not be so great. So this is where it's that concept of bad versus good. Is bad does not mean evil. Bad means bad for you. We really need to get those prepositions back into our word and our language. Stop breaking off those prepositions. We have to be using prepositions. Prepositions is literally like the most important part of the sentence. The preposition is the subject sentence. You take those, or is it the object? It's the object. It's the object. So you take away the preposition and you are taking away the object out of the entire equation. You need those prepositions. Do not throw them away. So when something is good for you, it means that it's nurturing you. If something is bad for you, it means that it's not nourishing you. It's malnourishing you. That's the difference. Whereas when you say that person is bad, now you're saying that person is evil. That person is not evil. In most cases, they are just bad for you. Now, there's going to be those people who go, oh, no, trust me, they're bad. They're bad. Narcissism, 12th ethical perspective. Don't judge them. Do not judge them unless you are standing inside their head, inside their subconscious mind, looking around. It's that focus again. Insisting that somebody is evil, focusing about how evil someone is narcissism. It is you standing over them, damning them. That is narcissism. Get yourself into your own story. Get yourself into your own story. And to do that, you've got to use the word I to put that RAS, reticular articulating system, right on you. Absolutely 100%. So thank you so much. Take a look at the entire course. It is detailed, it is extensive, because I'm on a mission, which is to destroy consumption and possession and get rid of the dichotomy of good and evil by using the 12 ethics. Thank you so much. May the kindest of words always find you.